You nail a presentation at work, but instead of celebrating, your mind whispers, "They'll figure out I'm faking it soon." A promotion comes your way, and doubt floods in. "I don't deserve this, it's just luck." Compliments roll in on your latest project, yet you brush them off. They're just being nice. Why do some of us undermine our own achievements, feeling like frauds in our own lives? What's brewing in the brain and body when competence clashes with chronic self-doubt? Tonight, we're dissecting the psychology and physiology of imposter syndrome. It's not humility, it's a sly saboteur of synapses, hormones, and hard-won confidence, turning triumphs into traps. Begin at the core trigger. An accomplishment arrives and your cognitive bias kicks in. The medial prefrontal cortex, handling self-perception, twists evidence, attributing success to external factors like timing or help, while failures land squarely on "I'm not good enough." For imposter types, this attribution error is amplified by a hyperactive amygdala, flagging praise as threat. If they see the real me, rejection follows. Physiologically, this sparks a cortisol spike, mimicking anxiety responses, racing thoughts, elevated heart rate, a knot in the gut. Dismissing kudos provides fleeting relief, down-regulating stress via the parasympathetic system, but it wires a habit. Doubt equals safety. The basal ganglia automates it, making self-sabotage second nature. Introducing the high achiever hiders. Often from backgrounds where praise was rare or performance-based, their attachment system wires worth to output. Polyvagal theory points to a vagus nerve that's vigilant rather than ventral. Social cues of approval feel unreliable, so they default to sympathetic overdrive during wins. Imposter syndrome here is armor. If I downplay success, I preempt criticism. Physiologically, this sustains low dopamine from internal rewards, relying on external validation that never fully satisfies. Ever felt that post-achievement crash? That's norepinephrine dipping after the high, leaving you scanning for flaws. HPA axis in loop, prolonging unease. Next, the minority magnifiers. For those in underrepresented groups, women in STEM, people of color in leadership, their insula heightens awareness of stereotypes, turning successes into exceptions rather than evidence. Mirror neurons echo societal biases, making belonging feel conditional. Studies show elevated baseline cortisol in these contexts, with serotonin imbalances fueling rumination. Did I really earn this, or is it tokenism? Saying, "I got lucky," soothes the immediate empathic distress, but erodes self-efficacy over time, leading to adrenal fatigue and motivational dips. Forget not the perfectionist posers. Their anterior cingulate cortex flags any imperfection as fraudulence, overactive in error monitoring. High standards mean even stellar results feel subpar. Dopamine only trickles if flawless, creating a chase for unattainable peaks. Physiologically, this correlates with sympathetic dominance, quick adrenaline rushes at feedback, tense muscles from held stress. Imposter feelings preempt exposure. If I admit I'm winging it, maybe they'll forgive the slip. But it backfires. Chronic glucocorticoids impair prefrontal function, worsening decision-making and perpetuating the cycle. The trauma-tainted doubters add depth. Past invalidation, dismissive parents, bullying reshapes the hippocampus, blurring past put-downs with present praise. A win triggers limbic recall, cortisol surges, body braces for the but that follows. The locus coeruleus heightens arousal, making authenticity feel risky. Physiologically, this can manifest as somatic symptoms, headaches from suppressed emotions, or GI upset via the vagus gut link. Dismissing kudos once self-protection, now it's autopilot. Culturally, it's fed by meritocracy myths. If you're smart, it should be easy, ignoring effort. Gender plays in. Lower testosterone in some links to higher self-criticism.
Evolutionarily, humility aided group dynamics, but in competitive arenas, it morphs into maladaptive doubt. Widen the lens, the body persists because short-term doubt dodges vulnerability. Oxytocin from fitting in humbly calms. Long-term, elevated stress invites inflammation, cognitive fog from hippocampal strain, even depression via serotonin shortages. Unclaimed wins build resentment, somatizing as insomnia or burnout. But the truth? Imposter syndrome strikes the capable, those pushing boundaries, growing edges. Their sensitivity isn't curse, it's catalyst for excellence when reframed. Change leverages neuroplasticity, track evidence logs, prefrontal overrides bias, celebrate small, dopamine from self-acknowledgement builds new rewards. Practices rewire, affirmations grounded in facts engage the ventromedial prefrontal, reducing amygdala fire. Share vulnerabilities in safe spaces, vagal tone strengthens via connection, lowering cortisol baselines. Over time, success feels earned, endorphins from ownership, not evasion. Turning points arrive, a risk taken without disclaimer, praise accepted fully. The mind flinches, expects fallout, but when a claim holds, pathways shift. It feels fraudulent at first, then freeing. Which echoes, the hider preempting falls, magnifier fighting biases, poser chasing perfect, doubter dodging ghosts, or conditioned questioning worth? Share softly in comments if it lands. In a highlight reel world, imposters toil unseen, but your feats aren't flukes, they're forged. You don't need to prove more, you've proven enough. Your body learned doubt for defense, now guide it to trust, safety in strengths, power in presence, not delusion, just deserved. If this unmasked a fraud feeling, you're among stars, and not imposters. You're evolving in an uneven field. Like if it validated a victory. Subscribe for more insights into our shadowed selves.